or on Coach's right.
Hey, Coach David Hood with TigerNet.com. It looked like maybe there in the second half, you've kind of concentrated a little bit more on the vertical game rather than some of the slants inside. What was working for the offense besides tempo there in the second half?
I think, this one did a really good job of putting the ball in play. So with us playing with tempo, just trying to really attack every level of their defense, credit to them. I mean, they do a really good job. They play soft in coverage a lot today. So they did a great job, and credit to them. But I just thought, Cade specifically did a really nice job of attacking the field and creating some plays too, extending the plays in the second half that gave us a few chunk plays to kind of get us going.
Go right here, Will Vandervoort, guys on your left.
Hey, Garrett, just wanted to say if you could talk about the play of Cade and what he did today and how he brought you guys back within a touchdown.
I mean, this team and this group of guys that we have, they're damn fighters, that's for sure. And with this one leading the way and being at the forefront of that, just super proud of him and his resiliency, his ability to fight, his ability to have a short-term memory, which is a very special thing, playing his position, good or bad. And this kid just absolutely played his ass off tonight in this season, so he knows I'm very, very proud of him.
Hey, Cade, Dabo just told us that you spoke up in the locker room and said this is the most fun you've ever had playing football this year with this team. Just what are you feeling right now?
I hate losing. I hate losing, and I hate losing the playoffs. But nobody picked us to be here in the beginning. Nobody believed in us. Nobody really wanted us here. But we believed in each other. And this group of guys that is fought together, I just think of, Jake Bringstool and Barrett and Tristan Lee and Marcus, just naming a few guys. I feel like a year ago they were just like my teammates. And this year they're like truly my brothers because we've walked through life together and we've walked through hard times. I spoke up and shared how much it sucked. And it was just kind of vulnerable, but also just kind of shared with them that I'm very thankful that we get to go through hard times, that I get to go through hard times with people that I love. And that love me because I can't imagine going through the stuff that we've gone through where I didn't love the people around me. So, I'm hurting a lot, and I've had a lot of emotions going on, and but I'm gonna miss a lot of these guys because they've had such an impact on the player that I am, but the man that I'm gonna be and that I am now. So. Just kind of wanted to tell everybody in the room that.
Back left.
Hey, Cade, Jamal Kennedy, CBS Austin News. Obviously, tough homecoming here for you, but have you been able to process yet what it was like to be back, playing here in town and out there on the field with your brothers, leading your team there in the second half the way you were able to?
It was fun to be home, but I wish, we would have won. That's what I came here to do. It wasn't a vacation. It wasn't really time to come home. It was time to come win a football game, and we didn't do that. So that really sucked. But it's awesome to be home and all that. But wish we would have won.
Being joined also, FYI, by wide receiver TJ Moore. Next question will come from the left.
Mark Rosner, Associated Press. Was there any talk going on the field between you and your pals from Westlake? Or?
Not till the very end. Not till the very end. Mike almost jumped that pick at the very end, and he told me he wanted that one. And I said, he's not very good. He's not good enough to get it. I'm just kidding. He's a really good player. And then I almost threw a pick to Makuba, and I told him he still doesn't have hands. But other than that, there wasn't really much. Those guys are great guys and great football players, but great dudes. But there wasn't really much talk.
Go next on the right.
Coach Trevor Groves, Tigers.com. From a game plan standpoint, how much of a bind were you in, having Phil banged up, losing Jay Haynes, and at what point, when and how did you arrive at the decision that you're going to give Randall a try in the backfield?
Yeah, we just kind of went into the almost a bye week, the week leading up to the game of trying it out. I mean, he's a skilled guy, and just kind of the way things have unfolded in that room is we felt like he could give us a spark and give us something and be unique back there. So, I'm proud of Adam. I mean, he gave us a big-time run today, popped an explosive for us, and we asked him to do some things in a short period of time that he handled. And so, yeah, I mean, just collectively that room, Keith came in and gave us some important snaps and execution with what he brought to the table. And, Jarvis Green enters the game and scores a touchdown. So we knew it was going to be by committee. But, yeah, we went into it knowing that Adam could give us a little something back there too.
On the right.
Hey, Coach. After you guys open and drive, your offense kind of stalled for the next 4 possessions, I guess. What's Texas doing that kind of limits you guys to move the ball down the field?
Well, I mean, what we wanted to do is definitely be in rhythm and play quickly and play fast and try and use tempo to our advantage. And we just kind of got stuck in a lull there. We had a couple things we felt like on, I can remember 2 consecutive drives, and we've got some stuff there, and we get 2 tip balls at the line of scrimmage. But again, credit to those guys. I thought they do a great job in coverage. We all know what they are and all that defensively, but there were just a few things there I thought early on in that the late first quarter, early second quarter, where I thought we had some opportunities there, just didn't seem to make it for whatever reason.
Take a few more for coaching, Cade. Go ahead.
David Hood with TigerNet.com. Cade and TJ, you guys have been building that rapport all season. What was working for you two today to kind of have that connection that you did, especially in the second half?
Yeah, I got some one-on-one opportunities. A great matchup for us, especially with TJ. So just kind of, they were starting to isolate him a little bit more, and we wanted to take advantage of that, and we went and did so.
TJ.
I started to notice they were playing off more, and really that just started to open things up. I don't know how to respond to that.
On the left.
Garrett, I just wanted to ask, there the goal line situations, there's those 2 plays, your thought processes going in there after the timeout and what you guys thought you could do there.
Yeah, had some things, and like any game plan, you got some things where you're in there tight and goal line, and thought we had two good calls, and it kind of came out in the third down and something differently than what we kind of expected there. Cade stuck the football and had to cut it up on the third down and gave us a chance on that one. And then fourth down had a decision for him. He had 2 really options that he could do on that play, and they took one away, and we had to give the football to Keith, and we just came up a little bit short.
Chapel.
Hey, excuse me, for Cade, just now that the season's over, I guess, can you speak about your decision about next year? Can you confirm you're coming back and just how excited you are? Where that goes?
I'm just trying to deal with the emotions of tonight, just try to deal with the emotions of night, and just trying to deal with, I got to play my last football game with a lot of these guys, so I'm not really thinking about me right now. I'm just trying to think about all the relationships that I've built over the last 3 years, and that's really what I'm thinking about right now.
We'll go one more over here on the left. On your right.
For Cade and TJ, Trevor Groves, Tigers.com. That touchdown that you caught, TJ, I think it was the fourth quarter. But Cade, you were scrambling around. Looked like they're playing zone, and TJ kind of found the soft spot there. I guess you can't really consider him a freshman anymore, but it seemed like kind of a veteran move by him. And you could just speak on that, and TJ kind of take us through that play and how it unfolded.
I'll let you take it first.
Okay. So it was kind of like, how do I say this? Basically, it was kind of like a rub play. So I come under the tight end, and I seen nobody was in that area or that zone. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just sit here. And I see Cade scrambling out. And then it's just like, he's going to throw it to me. He's going to throw it to me. And then I caught it. And so I'm going to just let Cade take it. I'm not.
Yeah, we had a zone beater on the right, and we kind of anticipated them playing a raid 2 with the high safety inside the number 3. So we were hoping the number 3 would really go grab with a dig, would go grab the safety, and he just kind of stayed off, and that was going to open up, the other route. And then they just kind of played it, and down the red zone, you want to just kind of, sometimes they cover it, and I want to be able to use my legs and stretch them out. And TJ did a good job just kind of finding the window, and we made a play late. So,
Coach Riley and Cade, thank you. We're being joined now by Peyton Page, who's going to get seated. Does anybody have anything left for TJ? We'll go over here for Darian Carter while Peyton Page is getting